Okay, it's live. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pause a bit to let people get dialed in. Hi, Billy. I see you're dialed in already. I think what I have is two separate links. What I'm doing is I'm doing a test to I'm doing a test to try to connect my Zoom account to the YouTube account. And there's been a recent change to YouTube, and I couldn't find how to get the link from Zoom to connect to YouTube Live. It didn't look like there was a method for doing that. And I needed a reason to test. And so doing the top three things that piss you off about crypto this week is probably a pretty good subject to do a test on. So that's what I did is I got the top three things. I wrote them on the board right there so that y'all can see it. Tribalism, number one is going to be the tribalism and the maximalists. Number two is not in it for the money, not in it for the money. And number three is TPS claims. So I put them up there. And if there's anything else that pissed you off about crypto this week, feel free to mention it in chat and I'll bring it up. That way you guys can discuss it and I'll try to get your feedback out on the live stream. Again, the key point of me doing this was to try to do my test between Zoom and YouTube Live and getting that connection. But I can't seem to find where to put the link from Zoom because there's a recent change as of August 1st in YouTube Live. And the videos that are on YouTube to show you how to do it are old using the older versions of Google Hangouts on Air. So anyway, let's get on to the top three things that pissed us off this week about crypto, besides me doing an experiment on YouTube. Okay, so on the first one, on tribalism and maximalists, what I did is I sent out a tweet and I asked people what are the top three things that piss them off about crypto. I had about 10 people respond, each with three different things. I've got like 25, 26 different things that piss people off. Some things that piss some people off or things that don't piss off other people. I'm going to try to get this in under 15 minutes. So I'll get on to the key points here. And for tribalism / maximalists, my take on the tribalism and rivalism is that tribalism, it does drive people to do better. But we're raised on tribalism. We're like, my school is better than your school. My sports team is better than your sports team, even though my sports team is the Cleveland Browns and they totally suck. Just kidding for Cleveland Brown. I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, but that's what people do, right? That's what they do. The Ravens fans, I work with Ravens fans. We're always going at it. We build tribalism into our culture. And then we wonder, why do we do it whenever it comes to crypto? Well, let me think about that for a minute. And there was a very interesting comment on Twitter from Umed Saidov, who's an absolutely brilliant person on maximalists, which kind of goes along with tribalism. A maximalist is someone who they pick their coin, usually Bitcoin or Ethereum, and they maximalize in it. And they say, so what Umed said was maximalists pisses him off. If we draw parallels in the financial industry, maximalists would be saying Tesla is the best stock ever and everyone else's stock is shit. It's just laughable. Healthy, mature ecosystems require diversity. We will get there, but we need sound analysis of assets. Thank you for that, Umed. You're absolutely right. Okay, a couple more people. The Elite Trance dialed in. It says, hey, Rick. Hey, Elite. How you doing? Good to see you there. Anybody else dialed in, you can let me know over in the chat and just say hi. That way we know you're there. If there's anything that pissed you off this week about crypto, let me know. Like Bitcoin SV might be doing pretty good or not. Who knows? That might piss some people off. John McAfee never seems to piss me off. I just get a kick out of watching his tweets. It's like watching the train go off the cliff. It hit the bottom and it's bouncing on the bottom of the cliff, bursting into flames. And I'm just watching it. I'm sorry, man. I like John McAfee for the entertainment value. Sorry about that. Okay, so anything that pissed you off, let me know in the chat. Again, I was doing this for a test, but at least I have a subject to test it on. So tribalism and maximalist, something to think about. We're born and brewed in tribalism. We do it with schools, sports teams, everything out there. My country's the best. My team's the best. People are going to do it with crypto. Now, some people are smart and they diversify in crypto and they realize, yes, the crypto community needs to come together, join forces, reinforce different technologies. But the winning technology is going to be the one where you hit it big, which leads us to the next topic. Not in it for the money. Not in it for the money. I'd say maybe less than 1 tenth of 1% of anyone touching crypto is actually not in it for the money. And everybody else is either telling the truth or they are full of crap, because almost everybody in crypto, over 99%, is in it for the money, period. Sorry if I offend you. This is supposed to be taken with some humor. I have a few notes that I wrote on this that I thought was kind of funny. My thoughts on this. Not in it for the money. Okay. People who say, I'm not in it for the money, I'm in it for the tech. The people on the trading channels, they make fun of you. Okay. That's like a surfer saying, I'm not into surfing for the waves, I'm into surfing for the water. I've never seen a surfer on a flat lake. They're in it for the waves. That's like a famous painter saying, I'm not in it for the art, I'm in it for the paint and the canvas. No, 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 no. They're in it for the art. Same thing as it comes to crypto. And I'll give you a couple examples to kind of like make it more realistic what I'm saying. Let's say you're a software engineer and you're not in it for the money. You don't hold any coins, but you're writing code to create crypto. If you're writing code and you're getting paid to write code, you're in it for the money. You're in crypto for the money. It's a little more indirect. It's a little less direct, but you're still in it for the money. You're getting paid in fiat. You're just not converting it into crypto. If you have ever purchased crypto with fiat or converted crypto to fiat, you're in it for the money. That's the only reason you're in it. Why else? Everything in the world revolves around money. Everything in the world. It's always about the money. It's always about the money. Here's another example. I had another example written down here. Yeah. Okay. So let's say I'm in it for the money. Obviously, I have to buy dog food. Okay, I need money. Bill Gates, he's in it for the money. He's into whatever he does for the money because he has to buy jet fuel for his jet. Okay, they're all in it for the money. Oh, another example I had written here was, let's say you're a journalist writing articles about crypto and you're a no coiner. You're still in it for the money because you're writing crypto articles. You're dealing with crypto for the money. A little less direct, but it's still the same point. Checking chat. Uncle Chop Chop, very honest, says, hey, Rick, I like the money. Me too, Chop Chop, although it's a little bit painful right now. I hope I survive this sideways market. But yeah, the honest people say, I'm in it for the money. And very, very few small percent. So I had a whole bunch of tweets in there that were really funny. One of the tweets had like 13 things listed: tribalism, rivalism, uninformed, lazy users, who gets influenced by others, fudders, scammers, too much price-oriented users, impatient people, people without manners. Ooh, I fall under those last two. Trolls, cash power grabbers, influencers, quote, influencers. So trolls don't really, trolls fall in that category. That pisses somebody off. That was somebody else's that I read there. Other things that piss people off was copy and paste coins made by scammers. Yeah. People who only care about pump and dump, when Moon, when Lambo, free airdrop, giveaway scammers. These are from multiple different people. People who are trading on TA instead of the fundamentals of a project. Having to triple check addresses prior to sending transactions. Oh my God. I'm totally that way. If you ever seen Adrian Monk, I'm totally Adrian Monk. Nobody wants to read 90 different characters, letters, and numbers, uppercase, lowercase, to send $1 worth of cryptocurrency. They just don't want to do it. Okay. So those are a bunch of the others. Our third one there was TPS claims. That one didn't piss me off. I think it's kind of funny. It pissed somebody else off. So I put it up there on the board on behalf of another person. Okay. Let's see what other things are in the chat. No coin Nigel. We will survive. Hackers or haters? I think it's haters. Mo Moortown, welcome. Thanks for being here. I think he's saying hackers. Hackers are going to piss a lot of people off. Government is going to piss people off, as always. Yeah, government pisses off a lot of people because they want to control it. Government wants to control the money supply. That's all money is about. It's about money between you and I, and we're peers. The money is about, I need something from you and you need something from me. And we need stuff from each other. When it comes to government, money is about control. That's all it is. It's all about control. Uncle Chop Chop says people who comment in coins and haven't actually researched the coin or token. Yes, absolutely. That's why I tend to lean to a select few coins. I have a broad portfolio, but I try to stick to understanding a few of them thoroughly because there's just way too much information out there. I don't have the time to understand every single coin thoroughly. I only have time to understand a few of them thoroughly. However, there are plenty of other coins that I invest in because the technology makes sense. For example, one of the things that one of the people said pisses them off is EOS. EOS doesn't piss me off. It's a different technology. It could be the winning protocol. They have a really nice IDE. They don't piss me off. It's just a different tech, a different way of doing things. Some people agree, some people disagree. It's okay. It's all good. Let's see if I have anyone in there. Any other of the tweets? These will be in upcoming weeks. Another thing that pisses people off about crypto. It's super complicated and scary, and I'm worried about making a mistake. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Because if you make a mistake in crypto, there's no insurance out there or, in your basic transactions anyway. Friends and family don't get it, and they think you're crazy. Check. Yes, I agree. That one pisses me off, and the only thing you can do is say, well, I tried. There's another one that says, having to wait because deep down it's the future. Yes, it is. Another one, for some reason, TA came up. Technical analysis pissed off a couple of people. It doesn't piss me off, but I do think it's kind of like a little bit of witchcraft. Maybe a wooden cup full of chicken bones and say, hey, chicken bones, up or down, sideways. What's the chicken bones say? Sideways. All right, sideways today. Market manipulation pisses people off. Yes, market manipulation totally pisses me off. Totally. Oh my gosh. When you see those big up red candles and then big down green candles that just slam up and down, I just go, crypto ain't going to work until that stuff comes to a halt. It just, people aren't going to take it seriously. They're going to look at that and say, I ain't messing around with that. And announcements pisses someone off. I'll tell you what pisses me off about announcements. An announcement about an announcement. If I'm going to make an announcement, there's an announcement coming up. Oh, and the same person also said, what I hate is that it goes down 24% rapidly and goes up 5% slowly. Yeah, that's what I mean by those big slam up, slam down. I hear you. Gives us something to rant about there. Okay, let's see what else we have in the comments. Mo Moortown, people who comment in coins, okay. As that will be a threat in the imminent future. And he says, I'm the real Nostradamus. And Uncle Chop Chop says, that's it. Keep it similar and keep it simple and do your own research. Absolutely. When it goes to mass adoption, though, it's really hard to tell. Let's say, okay, there's 7 billion people on planet Earth. There's about 310 million in the US. And you tell 310 million to go do your own research. It's not going to work. Either crypto has to work or not work. And if I don't do research on MasterCard, Visa, and American Express, I really don't. I just look at the interest rate. There's a big thing at the top that says legal disclosure, interest rate, APY, blah, blah, blah. The research fits into one bar, if you know what I mean. Uncle Chop Chop also says addresses need to be simplified. Absolutely. Or simplified, or there's 2 apps that I've seen simplify addresses correctly. One is Nano, the cryptocurrency Nano. They have a thing in their wallet where you can make your address your name. And there's a name server. So that part is centralized. The name associated to the address is kept on a name server. So if someone wanted to send Nano to me, they would use that name. It's very simple. I heard that Cardano figured out a way to put it in a decentralized state. And we'll see. Another one is God, what is that thing called? I've got it right here on my computer. Keybase. Okay. Keybase has, in their app, you can send crypto by name for users who use that app. I'd like to do a video on Keybase. It's pretty interesting, not very heavily used, but it's if your name is Bob, I can say send this to Bob and it will send it to you. Like a little hybrid between Twitter and a crypto wallet. And Mo Murtown says that AI skipped that, artificial intelligence, unskip that. Yeah, I don't know about artificial intelligence and crypto. I don't know how that's going to fit. All right. So I covered the first two. Then I went into the things that piss people off thoroughly on Twitter. So I'm going to go into those. Maybe next week we can go into them in greater detail. The last one was transaction per second claims. You might have heard me before. Well, TPS claims, they're very relative right now. Crypto is a small community, so there's probably enough TPS on most cryptos for the current number of users. It's probably okay. The goal is when you hit mass adoption, you're going to have to hit mass TPS. I ran the math. For the entire planet to do one transaction a day, you need 80,000 transactions per second, 82,620. It takes 7.1 billion people divided by the number of seconds in a day. That's the TPS that you need, 80,000. Nobody's there yet. 10,000. It's relatively centralized. It's kind of, no, I shouldn't say centralized. Bad word. Correct me. Federated at up to 10,000 transactions per second claimed. Pretty bold claim. But guess what? You're still 70,000 short. Not there yet. You know what I mean? Yeah. So let's see. Sugar Zeus is here. Hey, Sugar Zeus. How you doing, buddy? Check out Sugar Zeus's channel. He does some really great videos. Very lively, very happy. I love your videos, Sugar Zeus. He's bullish on Cardano long-term, and he says, I won't lose to this amazing opportunity of making some amazing gains. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. If you started messing with Cardano in the last couple of months, not financial advice, but you bought in, how do you say? You bought in lower than the all-time high. There, that's a fact. I can say that. You bought in lower than the all-time high. Not financial advice, but just a fact, all right? That way I stay out of the financial advice territory. That's all I got on TPS claims. Apparently pisses people off. I had it up there because it was on one of the Twitter accounts. So that's all I have for you today. Anything else, let me know in the chat. I'll check chat for a few more minutes. What I'm going to do is see if there's any other way I can get my link to this video to come up in Zoom. That's what I was trying to do. I could not find a way in Zoom to take the link I generated 30 minutes ago and put it in there. So when you guys dialed in, I don't know if the link that I put is what led you into this video feed and it was okay, or what, because the technology has changed, as I mentioned earlier. All right, a few more things there. Sugar Zeus says, thanks. Thank you, Sugar Zeus, for dialing in. I'll be punching out here in about a minute. That way I don't use up your guys' lovely Sunday. So you guys can get some time out in the sun. Mo Moortown asks, why does Daedalus look so menacing? Wicked. Yeah. You know, when I first saw the Daedalus icon, the bull with the horns, I didn't know it was a bull with the horns. I thought it was a giant beetle with fangs. I was like, oh my gosh, what a wicked looking icon. Then I found out it was a minotaur, and I was like, oh, that's even cooler. Now it's animated. On the new Daedalus 1.6 on testnet, when you boot Daedalus, it's an animated icon. When your wallet is booting, it's moving. You know your wallet is still loading because the minotaur is animated until the wallet loads. Kind of cool. Uncle Chop Chop said I was notified by YouTube. Okay, good. So I guess maybe it worked. I guess the way I did it worked. If I learned something new, I will use it. Thank you for your time, everybody. I'm going to punch out now. Y'all have a great day. Have a happy Sunday. And don't let my top 3 things that piss you off drag you down. Sometimes you just got to vent. You know, you get out and say, man, this pisses me off, because that's how people get better. They learn from it. Y'all have a good one. Bye-bye.